Hello and welcome to the Wild Ties. I don't have my tie on.
David, I have my new tie on.
Oh, you have a new tie?
I have a new tie. My girlfriend sent me these small ties, easy to cut. They are so cute.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to the Wild Ties. As I said, I'm David.
I'm Vincent.
We're not making a fire today because it's raining, and we're saving the hassle for when we absolutely need to, because it is a hassle.
Yes, that's an excuse.
Yeah, it's a good excuse, and it's the one we're going with. You know what today's luxury is, Vincent?
What is it, David?
Even though it's cold and wet and raining, we have the luxury of not having to find an optimal place. Because we have everything we need with us. We just need to find... I don't even know what we're looking for. Some place with a view. That's what we're looking for.
Yep.
A beautiful place, and then we're gonna set up camp and we're gonna enjoy ourselves.
But still, it's a great day for camping.
Every day is a great day for camping.
Exactly. Every day is a great day for camping. You just don't have the material for it.
Yeah.
If you think it's a bad day.
A new opportunity, a new challenge. Oh, you see Vincent over there? It's a bit ahead. Hello.
Hello.
We're looking for a good camp spot. I don't know if you can hear him, but we're looking for a camp spot that says "Hello, Vincent and David." Right here. That's where I want you guys to build a rain shelter and eat your food. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that sort of vibe, that sort of feeling. And we've been trucking along now for half an hour maybe. It's very wet, but it's not raining as much anymore. Hopefully it starts raining again, pouring a lot when we have the shelter up. But before that, we'll see. But yeah, we're just we're looking for that vibe, you know, some place where we feel secluded and secure, where we can make our home for the day.
Okay, we find, kind of camp spot. Here's some flat ground here. Here's two good trees to maybe do something with.
It's not necessarily speaking to us, but it's gonna do its part.
You're not going to stay the night, so it's fine.
It's fine. We just want to build out some shelter, and then
yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we are done, David. We have a rain shelter, I guess.
It's very nice.
I mean, it works for this. And it's starting to rain now too. So
Actually, cinematic timing. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's not been too bad while we were walking, and then now we can just pretend, right? You should have seen. It was so close that the rain just started to pour on us, and now it's pouring.
like the
I don't think it works now.
No. Yeah, whatever. It's starting to rain a little bit again, so that's great that we is finished with the shelter before. Now I go.
You know, when I started my social media pressure. No, wait, no pressure.
What?
Presence. There you go.
Social media presence.
Yeah, when I
he
started-
was so against being social media influencer.
Yeah, I was for quite some time. But when I started streaming, I started streaming right after I got laid off last time.
Yeah.
Because I felt like, it could be a fun thing to do at home and just give me some sense of I'm doing something with my life, you know? And I remember a friend of mine asked, like, what makes you special, you know? What makes you stand out?
What make you stand out, David?
I'm getting to it. I've been asking myself the same questions with us, you know? What makes us stand out? What makes us special?
Yeah.
And what I've come to realize is that you and I, as people, as ourselves, we're not that special.
No,
We're not special, but what we do have is experience.
I mean, our experience and our experiences is special and
Yeah.
unique. So,
But our personalities in itself aren't very special. But it's the combination of who we are and what we've been through that give us some sort of unique insight into most things.
yeah,
Because we both struggled with mental health issues for a long time. We've both been depressed. We've both been suicidal. We both had issues. And
you can say that.
So-
We went through the issues together
Yeah.
somehow.
for a lot of them, we did.
Yeah.
We took help of each other, and we tried to get it through. I mean, Vincent's been working with trying to help other kids who have been in similar situations as him with public speaking and such,
Yeah.
or through his public speaking. And we've been we've been working towards it. But it's given, I mean, at least me, I don't know how you feel, but a sense of appreciation for the now, you know, living in today.
Yeah.
Thinking about tomorrow, but living for today.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's something for, like, everyone has different struggles, right? I know there's probably people who their biggest issue is walking up the stairs or leaving the door because they're afraid of the world. And there's a lot of scary things in the world, I'll give you that, but
Experience it.
exactly. It's okay to be afraid. It's just, you gotta live while you can.
Yeah.
You know, we don't really believe in an afterlife either.
Not necessarily. I mean,
necessarily.
let's see what happens.
Yeah,
That's what I believe.
Yeah, exactly. I do too. Like, we'll take it when we get there.
Yeah.
But so we're trying to live for the now, you know, trying to.
I mean, I think when you experience it's not like we been like. I mean, you are in a close death experience when you are suicidal, in some way. But also like when you feel like, okay, now I went through this, then I can at least experience what I have here to experience.
And we're happy people now.
Yeah.
Don't get us wrong. It sounds a lot more grim than it actually is, at least in today's situation.
That was a couple of years ago. No.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
But it's
But it still sits there as an experience, and I think a lot of people need to. They experience it, but they never really heal from it either. So that's very important to work with your healing.
the healing is the biggest part. Of
The
journey.
healing is the biggest part, and how you treat both yourself and others to get to that healing. And how you do that is up to yourself, also
It's a very unique experience.
Yeah.
It's very similar to...
It's very important.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.
It's very similar to weight loss because it's like the journey in itself to lose the weight isn't the hard part.
No.
The hard part it's what comes after.
Yeah.
And I feel like mental health is kind of the same way, because when you're in the deepest of the deep, nothing feels the same. You feel like the lump in your throat always.
Yeah.
And you kind
feel
of you dissociate it so much, so it's not actually hard. It's just
I mean, you don't think clearly when you are in that type of spiral of bad experiences.
No.
You don't know what's actually happening around you. You cannot really take in what other people say to you in the same way either.
No. Because you don't believe it. If they
Yeah,
say
you don't
something
believe.
positive about you, you don't believe it, so then it doesn't hit the same. I remember when I was 18 or 19, when I was at my worst. I remember describing it to a friend as I'm walking on a spiral staircase. On my best days, on my good days, I'll take one step upwards. But on my bad days, I'll just drop down like 50.
Yeah.
So it's an uphill battle, and like getting out of it and getting your mind out of it is hard. But when you've managed to get over the first obstacle, getting to a good place is a lot easier than what you would think. But it's so hard to stay in the good place if you don't find what it is you were looking for.
Yeah, or start the healing process.
Yeah.
To really, because you can feel good, you can get out of it, but if you don't heal it, it's going to come back anyway. Maybe in 3 days, maybe in 2 weeks, or maybe 5 years. So it's going to come back if you don't treat it.
It's about recognizing the patterns.
Yeah.
Like find your own patterns. What are my what's it called? Self-deprecating behavior. What's my self-destructive behavior? What do I do when I'm sad? That's self-destructive. For me, it was food. Food was a very big issue. That's why I was big for most of my life, because I ate when I felt sad or anxious or lonely or whatever. Pretty much everything. I just ate, and I still do. It's mostly I have it under control to some extent now. I still tend to overeat, but I have a clearer view on it and a better check on myself, you know.
Yeah. So it's very important to just be self-aware, but also in the same way, you need to understand that it's you that's going to heal. Someone else cannot heal you. That's a very common mistake, I think. Someone just trying to find someone else to heal you, and then everything gets wonderful for a while, and then person leave or whatever happens, and then you fall down even worse than you begun.
It's like codependency. You get
You
dependent on the
really
person.
get dependent on someone else, and that's just finding your own self is very important.
There's a skill to being by yourself. I think my father has probably mastered this.
Oh yeah,
Because he loves being by himself. I mean, I feel sometimes, not genuinely, but sometimes that he's like, when I come to visit, he's like, okay, that's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see David, but also, I kind of wanted to read, you know? But he's really mastered the art of being alone. And it's...
Yeah, but it's also need to be alone in a good way.
In a healthy way, yeah.
In a
You
healthy way.
You gotta choose. You gotta want to be by yourself. Like, it's... The only real person that matters what they think about you is yourself. And if you have a negative view of yourself, everything will become negative.
Yeah.
At a certain
Whatever
point,
you do.
in a certain amount of time.
Ooh, look at this. Oh yeah. Looks like...
So that's why keeping healthy is hard, or getting healthy is hard when it comes to the mental state, because the biggest obstacle you have is yourself, and yourself telling you that you're bad.
Yeah. It's just very important to keep your mind clear and set your goals where you want to be.
So, with that, that's a big reason why we're doing this. At least why I'm doing this. We've always talked about trying to make some sort of content together. And we have tried.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to make a lot of content together.
Yeah.
For a long time, and then David was in his period of no. Because I don't like social media. But in the same way, I always feel like this is a very good combination for us. This is because the nature always been a very big part of our life, a very big, important healing part of our life.
Yeah.
Just feeling like, yeah, the nature, we can be ourselves. From the start when we played adventure as a kids, but also to the extreme camping experience or camping experience in general. To just feel like, yeah, we can just listen to the nature, just feel in that we are here, and just enjoy what life gave us, kinda.
Yeah.
Without sounding too religious.
Taking it day by day and like staying happy, you know?
Yeah.
It's about finding some sort of purpose. And then, you know, people talk about the purpose of life, or what's the purpose of life. I think the purpose of life is very different for different people.
Yeah. You just need to find your own.
There's so much you can do in life, and
I mean, you only have one life. Try to make it the best.
yeah, exactly.
You want to make it.
Enjoy what you can. Live for today, but also keep tomorrow in mind, you know? At least that's what we try to do here at the Wild Times.
Yeah.
Now we are basically done here. Just going to wrap up the shelter,
The tarp.
the tarp. What do you think, David, of today's adventure?
I think it was a good adventure. We got some good talks, some good feelings, and we've enjoyed the tarp. I like it. I'm excited to use the tarp more.
Yeah.
I want to build a shelter to sleep in at some point before the winter comes. Or at the start of winter, we'll see.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us in Wild Tiles.
Yeah.
And I am Vincent.
I'm David.
And see you next time.
Make sure you like and subscribe, and bring your trash. Nature is important.
Yeah. Keep the nature clean.